Now, I did one of the very first studies to show that animals that become agitated in squeeze chutes have lower gains. And when my student, Bridget Voisinay, first did this study, I was looked at like I was a nutcase. Well, there's only about 250 other papers now on this. Behavior does matter. Animals that jump around in squeeze chutes have lower weight gains. Animals that race out of squeeze chutes have lower weight gains and are more likely to have meat quality problems. But on the other hand, I don't want to just select beef cattle to where they become Holsteins. Because Holstein doesn't exactly care much about her calf. And I have another student, Connie Flurka. And what Connie Flurka did is she looked at different ways mama cows defend their calf. So we mildly threaten the cow with a strange vehicle circling around at this. Some cows are really vigilant, put their head up. Some cows would call their calf. And there are a few bad cows that walk off and just leave their calf. That's not something you want a beef cow to do. Okay, this kind of shows different levels of stress during handling. Now up there at the top, really rough, bad cattle handling, lots of electric prods, and you really got the cortisol levels up high. Dairy cows is lower because the dairy cow voluntarily goes. When you force animals to do things, you get a lot more fear stress. And all your stress hormones, that's going to go up and up and up. And then down there I got trained antelope. I worked with Nancy Earlbeck at the Denver Zoo, and we trained the untrainable animal. The animal's supposed to be untrainable. And we trained them to stand still to get their shots and their veterinary examinations and their blood tests. And we got just about baseline levels of cortisol out of them. We want to get animals voluntarily cooperating with us, not be forcing them through things. And when we do that, we're going to drastically reduce the amount of stress. Now, there are some diurnal variations in cortisol levels, but if you've got 60 nanograms per milliliter cortisol after handling something's really bad, then you do need to remember it's a time-dependent measure. It takes 15 or 20 minutes to peak out. And then we got deer there that were netted, and I've had wildlife biologists say to me, well, we held them down for only 30 seconds, it can't be that bad. And I say, well, let's say we went out in this big city, and somebody mugged you and stole your wallet. Maybe that took 15 seconds, but you know what? You'd be real stressed over that.